Hi Sagittarius, welcome to today's love reading. Today I'm going to be doing a love reading for you and the person you're thinking about, as well as a general spread, just to see what's going on, what kind of messages want to come through. Right. Hey Spirit, what can you tell me about my Sagittarius viewers? What's going on with them? In terms of love. Ooh, King of Cups. Queen of Cups. Oh, that's very interesting perm. Wow. So, very interesting. Got the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups in reverse. So, right away, I'm picking up that there's some kind of emotional turbulence happening right now. Distance. There's a distance between you and your person. Your emotions are in different. You're both very deep into these emotions, and I'm picking up that they're something must have happened. Let me clarify and see. All right, Spirit, what can you tell me about these two cards in reverse? What's going on? What is going on here? My goodness. What is going on here? There's impatience here. There's a lot of impatience. I'm picking up that you're tired of waiting, Sagittarius. You're tired of waiting for this connection, this union to be fully united with this person. How do I say it? Like, I feel like you're just feeling like, why isn't this working the way that I want it to be working? Why isn't this union? I feel like you're asking, why isn't this union making us happy right now? Okay, so let's see. Spirit, what can you tell me? What can you tell me? What's going on with the person on Sagittarius's mind? What's going on with them? What are they thinking about? What are they thinking about my viewers? They're in a deep state of feeling like they missed some kind of opportunity, that they didn't take action. Sorry, this Claire's so insane. Okay, that they didn't take action about something, and they're feeling very, like, sad. There's kind of like a feeling of emptiness. Okay, I did get the World card at the bottom of the deck, so it may be that this is something that is coming to a full cycle already. It's coming to an end. What your person is going through. Spirit, what can you tell me about this Five of Cups? Why the Five of Cups with this? So yeah, it's like they feel like they missed their chance at something. and like it's too late to, they're feeling that way. Not to say that this is all like true. It's very emotional, like a lot of emotions, and sometimes our emotions can get the best of us. So it might just be that this person's in a very pessimistic mood. They're feeling like they missed some kind of opportunity and they're never going to get it back. They're never going to get to redo that. And I feel like in a way it's because it's like they weren't allowing themselves to walk away from some kind of a situation. Got the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's like they weren't able to walk away from some kind of heartbreak, some kind of something painful, something that hurt their feelings, and they like stuck to it. They didn't walk away. They chose not to. That's what I'm seeing here. All right, so let me see. Also, like, just from looking at this Lover's card, and then this Fool in reverse, I think you're feeling more like, okay, like, maybe you're feeling like, all right, like, we're already past the first, because the Fool is like the very beginning of tarot, like the sequence, like the numbering of the major arcana cards. So like, it's like, I feel like you feel that this person's being very immature. Also, being immature because they can't just. I think you also are kind of onto this person, like thinking that they're being too like pitiful over spilt milk. Is it's like spilt milk, you know? It's just like not a big deal, but like it's such a big deal to them, and they're all in their feelings. They're feeling like emotional about it. Like, I also I'm picking up that there's like this headspace that they spend a lot of time thinking, oh, what if that kind of grass is greener on the other side mentality. The King of Cups, he's holding like a cup. And since it's in reverse, it's like he's probably like, it's like empty, and thinking like that his cup, there's something missing. There's something missing from that cup. And this just really resonates with this King of Cups. So this isn't gender specific, but I want to say that this is King of Cups energy over here, the person you're thinking about. And I want to say, Sagittarius, that this is your card right here. You're this Queen of Cups here. Queen of Cups has like a different expression also. Just a little more serious. I think you're thinking like, I mean, this is something that can work, and you know this. And I think that it upsets you that they are choosing to just kind of hang around here, like in this state of mind, and you're not. You're like, you're more upset about probably that this person isn't like showing up for you the way that you want them to. I feel like you're both a little broken over it also. All right, Spirit, what can you tell me about the mutual energies? Two of Wands. Planning. I feel like you're tired of planning your next move, Sagittarius. Like, I feel like you want this person to come in more energetically, wanting to put more effort into the relationship, taking more, being more passionate, more driven for this, just for the sake of, like, it might be that you all even share a roof, you know, together, like you might live together. Because I'm seeing here that it's like, you just want to see them, like, take action. It's like you don't want to be stuck planning anymore. You just want to see more effort from your person. Got the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, so you want to see more movement. You want to see your life with this person, moving ahead, getting things done. And not for it to be this kind of emotional, like, pitiful, like, mentality, and not to get so self-absorbed and in their, like, those negative emotions that, I don't know, it's just, what's the point of being there for so long? That's what I think. So I mean, I understand where you're coming from, Sagittarius. All right, so I'm just gonna get at least one card to clarify it. Is there anything you can tell me about this mutual energy? Eight of Pentacles. All right, yeah, it's like you all, it's like there's been a lot of, like, work put into finances, a lot of patience, a lot of study, just working hard towards either building a skill or working on some kind of craft, making money with their jobs. Or, yeah, with a job. I think that, again, like, there's this kind of, there's kind of like this dread feeling, like, kind of like tired of just, like, there's definitely a lot of, there's like dreadful energy, like stagnant. I think, I don't know, I just think that this is very a mutual energy, that you're both kind of like feeling kind of like exhausted from work, like, I feel like overworking at a skill or work, some kind of craft that, like, just been there too long. I feel like it's just like time to maybe turn the chapter and explore some kind of something else. Got the Devil in reverse. This turned out to be kind of an intense Have an intense reading. Excuse me. Devil in reverse. So like, it might be that one of you is coming out of some kind of addiction or something that was really holding you down. Something that was making life feel much heavier than it like unnecessarily like holding you down from, because you know you see these two, this woman and man, they're like chained and so they can't go anywhere. It's like, and if they do, it's I mean it's really hard to like become unchained, right? So yeah, like some kind of addiction or something, like coming out of that, leaving something that doesn't serve either one of you, just letting it go, not letting it control your life. Also the double card sometimes is a good reminder to check in with your mental health, you know, like make sure everything's good and running well up in that noggin, because you know yeah, I mean sometimes just gotta check in with our mental health. You know, talk to a therapist, talk to a confidant, somebody you can trust. So yeah, definitely, if that's something that doesn't resonate with you, then just, you know, don't worry about it. But if it's something you feel like needs to be checked, then, you know, put some money aside, or like find some kind of free service for therapy or something like that. Definitely, because yeah, there's a lot of emotions. Emotions can make us lose sight of what's important. Also, at times we can really drown in them. Spend too much time in those waters, and yeah. So what is this person going to, what's their next move? What are they going to be? What's their next move? Excuse me. These allergies are so bad. Okay, so 5 of Wands. I think they still, they want to pursue, like, they want to pursue something creative, I think. Probably something new. Like I said, like there's some kind of chapter that's closing out for the person on your mind. They want to be like determined and driven in whatever the next thing that they do, whether it be a job, a friendship, or you know, whatever it is. But I feel like it's more of a project, like work related. Also, their next move towards you, I want to say, and even at work, even like with their next project, is that they don't want to get in any kind of bickering, unnecessary arguments. They're like, they want to stay focused, be driven. So, you know, I felt like earlier I was saying that you wanted them to be driven. Well, that's definitely something that they're wanting to. That's definitely something that they're wanting to do. I want to say that it's also like for you, Sagittarius, that they're wanting to use that drive to accomplish their goals. What advice do you have for my Sagittarius for this this relationship with this person? What kind of advice? Spirit's already telling me, like, just don't forget all the blessings that you already do have, okay? Temperance card at the bottom of the deck. That's your card, Sagittarius. Pretty cool. Yeah, Spirit's telling me, like, for you to definitely count your blessings. Count your blessings. Don't collaborate or I'm sorry, don't work with this person if they're drinking too much. Like, I don't know if it might be somebody that drinks, but don't get too, like, if you feel like they're being snobbish and thinking that they're better, then don't work with them, okay? Like, if that's how if they're gonna have an on the shit attitude without giving credit where it's due, or like not acknowledging also, you know, your hard work, then don't even entertain them, because it's not going to sit well with you. Temperance card. Temperance, like in this reading, I feel like is a very critical thinker. Really, really seeing what's the best course of action. Really thinking deep into that. I feel like your angels are guiding you, Sagittarius. Because of what you want. And then your card, like this combination here, I'm getting like your spirit guides. They have got your back. Okay. Also King of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Pentacles upright. Yeah, Sagittarius, I definitely sense that you're more mature with your finances. This person might have a little bit more trouble with their finances, you know, like not being able to spend wisely. Maybe they're overspending. Regardless, just remember to count your blessings as well. That's a really good piece of advice. All right, so now we're just gonna do general spread. Okay, Spirit, what can you tell me? What can you tell me about Sagittarius? What's going on with my Sagittarius? What kind of advice? What kind of messages want to come through? We got the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're a hard worker, Sagittarius. You're focused, very focused energy. Steady. You're climbing mountains. And you feel good about that, as you should. Seven of Cups. Let's see, what is 10 of Cups? Got the 10 of Cups as the count your blessing. No, wait, was it? Yeah, count your blessings. So you need to see what's going on with the 7 of Cups. 10 of Cups, yeah, like that came out in the last reading also, and it was I was saying, like, count your blessings, you know. So it's kind of cool, kind of interesting. Okay, so Spirit, what can you tell me about the Seven of Cups? What's going on with that? What can you tell me about that? Can you tell me about the Seven of Cups? Sagittarius viewers. I feel like you have a strong resentment for a lot of different people. It's like they don't understand what motivates you, which is, I feel like it comes from a very good place. Like you're not just feeling unsettled just because, like, it's because you see a lot of people just walking down like the wrong path. That's what I'm picking up. You don't like how a lot of people, they like, or this is how you, I'm sensing that you feel like that you feel that people, they want to like use people, you know, and that's really, that's kind of oblique, but it's like this Ten of Cups, like when standing up for like good morals, family, like the good stuff, basically, if you want to put it that way. Like it doesn't always get everyone's favor. Like people just probably feel, it's just so terrible. Like I feel like that's how you feel, but I don't think it's really like that, Sagittarius. You might get kind of caught up thinking that because people can be, you know, shitty. Obviously, right? Like people are shitty sometimes. But I wouldn't get too caught up in that. Not everyone's out to be cruel. There's good people. You probably dealt with just a bunch of different situations, a bunch of different people in the past. So like I feel like you have the sense of what's right. I don't know, I'm picking up like Libra energy right now. Okay, so also kind of picking up that you're like on top of stuff, like on top of it, top of things. Got this Five of Pentacles. What else can you tell me, Spirit? Got Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords. With this Five of Swords in reverse, I feel like you're returning to the past, returning to trouble when you're feeling like things are getting rough. I think that you know, you've been trying to move on and move forward and get where you want to be in life, but sometimes you come across these bumps in the road, and it's like you want to turn back and you want to revisit trouble, like some kind of trouble, let me see. What can you tell me, Spirit, about this Five of Swords with this Five of Pentacles here? Empress. Empress card. Abundance. One more card. One more card, Spirit. Or two more. I also sense that sometimes you might even think of running home, like if somebody came along, like romantic, offered you their cup, that you would take it. You would definitely take it, and even if it's you think it's kind of wrong or something, like something you wouldn't be afraid to. I do feel like it's a little bit driven by fear, so that might be definitely not if somebody were to come along. I mean, I'm just saying, like, recommending that it's probably a good idea to get to know them first. Sometimes the Knight of Cups can be kind of like, it can like really romance you, and then they can just be really like distant. One more card. Yeah, I feel like you're really looking out for yourself, Sagittarius. You know that you have a lot to give. You know that you're a beautiful soul, and so like you want to take care of that part of you, and in general, you want to live your best life. It's something you think about. I think that also there's this insecurity that you feel like somebody might be cheating, that there's somebody getting involved in your relationship, and you're just not gonna have that. Like you don't. You're an Empress. Okay, like you don't have time for bullshit like that. Sorry, excuse my language, but I mean seriously, it's like I feel like this whole reading, like Sagittarius, like you have a good head on your shoulders, and sometimes you know, maybe lately you just feel like you've had to deal with a lot of shitty people, and like sorry, you just don't want to. I feel like you're done like sacrificing. Like you want like results. You want to live your best life. If there's any infidelity, or like if this could even be, I'm gonna have to say it's not just infidelity, but it's also like family getting involved. I feel like somebody's getting like involved in your life, possibly in your relationship, trying to give you their advice, trying to butt in, tell you, and I feel like you know what's best for you. So this is just stressful for you, I feel. Spirit, do you have any advice, general advice for my Sagittarius viewers? You're reliable. Okay. Very reliable, I feel. it might be a good idea, like, 'cause you know how I said if somebody comes along, to not be too picky with your relationships, people that you talk to, not being overly critical, and also not feeling like an outcast. Spirit's telling me like sometimes you feel like you're just going at it alone completely, but like it's just that you're really smart, Sagittarius. That kind of mentality that you're just going at it completely alone is not serving you. It's not serving you. You need to feel more a part of like your community. Get involved with something, some kind of hobbies, some kind of meeting up with people. You know, there's a lot of like places to look up things. There's communities. There's, you know, I get on Reddit. There's a lot of local stuff going on, parks and rec stuff. Like there's, I feel like you need to get out and get your mind off of everything every now and then, like, because the problems, I mean, we all have them, and like they're never gonna end. Sometimes the best thing is to just get out of your comfort zone, get out of those thoughts, and switch it up. Go to the beach, do something different that'll get you out of your head. Maybe like go on a hiking, some kind of hiking, doing something. I even sense like something alone. Okay, yeah, definitely. Maybe take a trip to, I'm seeing like beach, body of water, lake, river, something. Plan like an outing for yourself. You deserve it. You deserve it just as much as anyone else. You know, like you're very deserving of all the hard work that you put in. Alright, and then I'm gonna draw some cards from my oracle deck. Love this deck, it's my favorites. Okay, what can you tell me about Sagittarius? What kind of I got feels, it flows. So this is about letting go of expectations and control. I myself can be kind of a control freak sometimes, so I know exactly what that feels like. Sometimes you just gotta let it go and surrender to that higher power. Release that control. It's gonna weigh you down. Release that control and feel that kind of that freedom of not having to carry around all this pressure, that control, like having these expectations from people, because people are gonna fail you. They're gonna fail you. It's best to just not have my advice is like don't have any expectations. Have expectations for yourself most of all. And even then, that's already like. But what I'm trying to say is, try not to expect from others because they're not like you, and they can't. They're gonna let you down. But what you can control is like your life and your choices. So definitely think about that. I got the afterlife. Where are we going now? So yeah, a very transformative card. There's a transition happening for you right now. Like a rebirth. Might be like your Saturn moment, or I forget, I think that's what it's called, Saturn moment. Some of you might be 29, Saturn return, that's what it's called. And then I have portal. So yeah, these are, it's like such a nice trio of cards. New doors opening, new beginnings, new opportunity. Very adventurous card. That's very Sagittarius. Sagittarius is a very free spirit. You know, don't forget, Sagittarius, that you're a sign of freedom, and you're not somebody that wants to be like held down by things. You're an adventure sign, so go on that adventure. Take that new opportunity. And don't be afraid to close out chapters. Things that aren't serving you. New beginnings. So those things, go into them with an open heart, okay? All right, Sagittarius, so I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, bye, Sagittarius.